Your Voice, Your Choice held 11 dialogue sessions in partnership or association with NGOs and community-based organizations such as the Democracy Development Program, the Center for Community Development, and Abahlali Basemjondolo. This month, May 2019, South Africa is headed to its 6th general election, also marking the 25th anniversary of constitutional democracy.
My name is Brian Nhlongo. I am a program coordinator slash senior program officer at the Democracy Development Program. I facilitate and coordinate public engagement.
My name is Kanya Vilagazi. I'm a junior researcher with the Human Sciences Research Council. I'm interested in young people and their representation in politics. More importantly, young people being the advocates for change within their own communities.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
So for us to be able to come into the space, particularly towards the elections, it was important to sort of hear firsthand what it is that they're grappling with, what are the issues that they are currently confronting, and then for us to be able to create a mechanism where we can sort of link some of the issues back to institutions that can be able to enable them for their lives to be slightly better than they currently are.
Business, we risk.
Mina angazi kahle kahle ukuthi ngifuna ukuvota noma ngifuna ukungavoti because angisiboni isidingo sokuthi ngingavota kodwa nje amapolitiki angizwani nawo nje kumele badlale indaba ngiyazi mina manje ukuthi uzoba angayishawi i-future ukuthi izwe lokuphatha abantu abanjani kuyafana abaningi abantu nje kuyafana because ngiyazi ukuthi ngengifika lapha ukuthi ngiyabonita and ngisho ngengiye ngiyakwazi unamba basemabonita fine ngiqedile isikole ngifundile right ngihambe nolita angithandi angiyikho kulezi zinto zamapolitiki angiyimi nje.
6 of the dialogues were designed to discuss different socio-political themes. 2 were capacity development dialogues. The next 2 were community dialogues led and hosted by the young people in our cohort. The final dialogue in the series is a graduation and reflection session. They held their dialogues over 2 days. 2 groups did their dialogues on one day and the other 2 on the second day.
The next question is, if the number of people who are involved in substance abuse increases, what could happen locally, provincially, and internationally?
And ma ukuthi sithi sonke sikhethe ukuthi asingafuni manicabanga ukuthi i-future yethu ezikhanda ukuthi izosilalisa.
So I want to focus on city why most of the youth does not participate in voting. So because our problems are money. When you come to one, what's the energy? But see, no, to support, and she have
So look who's see. I crime idalwa yona poverty.
The purpose of the Your Voice, Your Choice intervention is to empower young people through increasing their voter awareness and their capacity to engage meaningfully in their communities as a way of promoting active citizenship. Youth participation in democracy is critical because young people in South Africa continue to face challenges, some of which include persistently high levels of inequality, unemployment, and access to educational attainment.
Poverty. It is poverty teenagers because some children can never concentrate at school. In a hand, saying because they say women go to before this play, made movie.
Ingane esikoleni zigcina seyintshontsha ukudla kwezinye ingane zigcina seyixosha ekoneni.
Kuthini lo sele lo because ikhona ezinye ingane engayiphathi imali esikoleni kodwa ingantshontsha. Le ntshontshayo ingoba vele suke ivele iwunhlamvu ivele.
Cha, empilweni uyazi ukuthi indlala idalula, yabo. Mulambile nje inhliziyo ibancane, abakwazi ukubekezela, uthisha ukwazi ukumlalela esikoleni, yabona nje yonke leyo nto ekhaya.
Mina ngithi i-poverty ayikwazi ukukhipha umuntu esikoleni ngoba khona abanye abantu abakwazi ukuya esikoleni bengangeni. Khona abantu engithemba ukuthi nathi bonke siyazi ukuthi khona abantu ababelale bengangeni kodwa namhlanje bamampilweni. Ngeke sikwazi ukuxela i-poverty sithi i-poverty iyalentezana affect umuntu esikoleni. I-poverty affect umuntu esikoleni. Yabona.
Igama lami ngu-Enzo Kuhlacebisa ngokuhlala ngihlala eMlazi kaJi. Yes, ngikulangazelela ukuthi ngivote ngoba ngizobe ngivote okokuqala. Into engingayenza ukuthuthukisa umphakathi wangasekhaya ukuthi ngibagqugquzele ekutheni benze izinto ezisiza umphakathi. Kube khona izinto esizenzayo njenge-youth yasemphakathini. Izinto siyifake ey'ntweni ey'bakhona, engabe ukuthi siyivalela ngaphandle, asifuni ukuthi sibe yiphathi yomphakathi. Yonke into enziwayo nathi sibe khona as i-youth yakhona, khona sokwazi nathi sibe nengxenye esiyidlalayo emphakathini wethu. Ngokubona kwami, ukuba khona kwama-organisation kanje ayasiza ngoba ila sikwazi ukuthi sikhulume khona, sikwazi ukuthi siveze indlela esifila ngayo noma yini sikwazi nokushare ukuthi ngize ngifike kule simo esikanje yini esuke ingenzile. Lapho singagcina sesiqhamuka nesixazululo ukuthi ngingayigwema kanjani into ukuthi ngisebenzisa ama-drugs, ngingagwema kanjani singayiboni sengiyikhomitha kwi-crime. Ngobani ukukhuluma kuthiwani kuyasiza kufana nokuthi into ivela ngaphakathi ngoba wena usuke unembono yakho wedwa and lo mbono mhlawumbe uma ngasishare nabanye abantu bangakwazi ukuthi bekubonise kangcono wenze kangcono into esuke uyenza.
Dialogue 7 was the session we used to train participants about facilitation skills, priming them to then take charge and lead their own dialogues. They learned the do's and don'ts of effective facilitation and were encouraged to start thinking about what they would want the dialogues that they would lead in their own immediate communities to be about. Dialogue 8 in the series was called Action Planning and Network Building, and this involved participants planning their own community dialogues that they would lead. They were trained in how to obtain consent from their dialogue participants, a responsibility that was left to them on the day of their dialogue.
The producer in return agrees to retain the integrity of the interviewee's image and voice.
What leads to substance abuse? I think only demonstrates substance abuse in poverty.
It could be depression, normal peer pressure.
Ngingakusho ukuthi emphakathini kumele bekhona ama-awareness ama-campaign futhi abantu abazoba involved kakhulu be-youth beyona ezofundiswa ubungozi bama-drugs. Okunye ukuthi bekhona ama-projects emphakathini kusebenziswe bona labantu abahleli emakhaya ukuthi ilento le elidela ukuthi beyuse ama-drugs ukuthi bahleli.
Ngokwakho ngezimo osubhekane nazo empilweni esingazazi sonke nendlela wena ungadrop out yini out of school.
Mina ngokwami ngize ngiphansi esikoleni because imfundo iyona eyokhiye. So if ungenayo imfundo ngeke ukwazi ukwenza uphumelele uqhubekele phambili nempilo. So kubalulekile ukuthi ufunde.
Mina ngicela ukubuza ukuthi asivoti kuzokwenzakalani. Ngoba khona ukuthi-ke inokunjani voting and democracy is very important because it provides people an opportunity to voice their opinions. You get angisiboni isidingo sokuthi ngivote at all, angisiboni ushintsha ngiboni.
Into engenza ngingavoti ngathi angakayitholi i-political party engisho ukuthi le ingenza lento engiyifunayo. So ngibeka kanjalo.
Mina I think inkinga iqale ekugqugquzeleleni because manje sila sagqugquzelwa ngoba sezovota. Yonke le minyaka besingiphile nje sihambela kodwa noma le nhlangano zivota semakhaya siyatholakala asikhombisa kahle ukubaluleka ukuvota sikhombisa kahle asemele ezovota ngaleso sikhathi. So that's when iqala sibheke ukuthi senzimeleni ukuthi ngalesi sikhathi alukho ushintsho lukhona ushintsho whatsoever. Ukuvota ukubaluleka kwakho kumele sikubone nje kube yinto lishona ingane esikoleni efundisa ngayo sancane. Mina nje nangomunye ongarejistreka ukuvota I should be excited ukuthi I'm 18 this year ngizobe ngiqala ukuvota kodwa angina because I don't think emfundisa ukuthi mina kumele ngibe nendaba nayo.
So guys, you have to change your mindset. Like seriously, go and vote for
Sanda Gcina ngihlala kwaVeyi eMlazi. Actually bekunyaka wokuqala ishuthi sengivumelekile ukuvota, but then I didn't find it important for me to vote. But before the session, I had that mentality that voting is just for what can be done by my aunties, mothers, and my other elders, but not myself. Shuthi in the next coming years, because I didn't register. Ukuthi I know ukuthi kunoma ikuphi, as a nation, we are a family. And to each and every family, there should be a head, or whoever ongafuna ukuvota. I would remind them of where we're coming from being discriminated, not having the right to express your feelings, express your words, what you want to be happening la uhlala khona. Ngikhumbuza ukuthi sisuka lapho. So now we are the new generation, and without us there is no nation, because now we are the future leaders. So if us esalulanga ukuthi namhlanje sikhululeke singak-appreciate what Nelson Mandela, Oliver Tambo, onke la maqhawe ethu asebenzela, bengabe singaba-appreciate, which means asibongi, asikho happy ngendlela abasenzela ngayo.
Ladies and gentlemen, mina engikukhulile namhlanje ukuthi usamningi umsebenzi ekumele siwenze ama-South Africans ukubaluleka kwamalungelo abo ukuthi bawasebenzise nganoma ngabe yiyiphi indlela. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you.
And so over the 2 days, we had a total of about 60 young people in Umlazi who we were able to reach with this intervention. The themes of each of the 4 groups were different. The themes were left up to them, but the majority of the groups seemed to choose a single problem to focus on, inspired by Dialogue 6, where we discussed knotty problems. Studies of the born frees, or young people born after democracy, have pointed at their alienation from democratic culture, characterized by low levels of participation in democratic institutions, low voter turnout, and low levels of interest in political activities or topics.
Okay, what I learned from your Voice Your Choice study and my reflections from it has been the ability of these young people to actually voice out their problems, voice out the issues that they're facing in their community. I've seen these young people coming in here without the ability to converse or engage with others, but now they're walking out of here with the ability to hold space, the ability to facilitate masses of people because of the intervention that we've brought into this community.
And the group that we ended up with and that we have at the moment is a group that I feel will go far in their own individual lives, but also collectively. I think we've been able to build sufficient bonds and trust and the level to the extent where it should be. And I think the HSRC's use of this material could speak volumes about where youth development could actually be aimed towards in the future of this country.
What we ended up creating was a safe space where participants could reveal their vulnerabilities, feel emotional, get angry, and express all of these myriad feelings and thoughts in a space with other young people. We had moments of tension and even conflict, but what was key about the space we cultivated was that there always be a way to overcome or resolve things and learn to carry those attitudes and strategies over to everyday real life. More than that, participants spoke about the dialogues as building confidence, building relationships, increasing tolerance, increasing knowledge transfer, and increasing capacity.
My name is Naledi Makhanya, and I was attending these dialogues, and I would like to thank HSRC and FES, and it helps us a lot because there is more that we understand now, and we want to apply it to other youth in our communities. and we know that we can change our communities with these dialogues, and we would like you as HSRC and FES to come back and host this dialogue around this township Umlazi.